today. So the umpire holds the ball up. There's the Easter game. The beautiful sunshine. Throws the ball up. Both ruckmen go. Good tap out by the Seymour ruckman. Picked up by Paddy Marks. Might have been high. Couldn't grab the ball. Punched again by the Seymour ruckman in number 20, which is Tom Lawrence. So a little bit by the big ruckman, Tom Lawrence. 32, which is Rory. Rory, sorry. Scopel goes wide to the end of the basketball stadium. Picked up really well by number 17, which is, what is it, Alec Nye, but couldn't score. Kick out by Mansfield. Brady Marnie comes out to this side of the ground, which is the box. Good mark there by young Marnie, Harry Marnie. Played brilliantly last week, Harry Marnie, 29 possessions. Knocked out and taken over the boundary line by number 9 from Seymour, I'll give it to you in a moment.
In fact, it was Nick Dundon, number 6, in front of Wiz House.
I read in the number upside down, David. What the hell? He leaned over. Thrown in by the boundary umpire. Good start to the season, Adrian.
Seymour getting a free kick here for a ruck infringement.
So that's Todd Lawrence again.
And they go inside, attacking 50 towards centre half forward. No one can take the mark. Mansfield come up defending stoutly there. Hutchins, little flick out by Seymour. Number 39 is a flying shot towards goal. Looks like it's going to get the journey.
Nick Davey, that was.
And Bill Chiller back there just pushes it over for a behind. So that's the first score on the board to Mansfield, to Seymour, a behind.
Gee, that was good with Hutchins. Just the body, David, just to take the ball with him.
Yep, absolutely. Little short kick comes into the back pocket.
Out to Taz Clinton, is it?
It'll be Taz Klingon, I think, now, or Tim Costigan, one or the other. Bit hard to see it from this far away. His kick is high towards the half-back flank. The ruckman compete again. This time it's a Mansfield free kick.
To the big ruckman.
Yes, and another new player.
Tommy Mack.
Tommy Mack, number 19 for the Eagles. He's a bit unsure. He looks inside, then comes back down the line towards centre wing. Looking for young Murray, and the Seymour player, Scopel, from behind, just bashes it over the boundary line. So throw in right in front of the scoreboard here at the Mansfield Recreation Reserve. And
young Luke Murray played centre forward last week, David. Really impressive for a young kid, and earned his craft in the seconds last year. So he's playing centre forward today. Ruckman up, both of them there. Lawrence and Tommy Mack knocked down. Number 2 picks it up is Ben Rigoni. And I think he was one of the players that was named the best last week.
He was, yes.
Rigoni. So boundary line, going to be thrown up right on the boundary line here, right in front of us at the box here, David. Knocked down by big Tommy Mack from Mansfield. Good hands by number 18 and Mitch Waite. All jumping on top of each other, and the umpire says, free kick. No. Yes.
Yes. No. He's going to ball it up.
No, he's going to ball it up. Here they go again. Well done to Tommy Mack from Mansfield. Tackle with that player with it, didn't have the footy. I think it was Seymour kick, wasn't it?
Yes.
To that's man in Ben Rigoni.
He goes all the way to full forward. Oh, no mark in the pocket. Mansfield Eagles are pushing it towards the boundary line, and they finally hustle it over.
Once again, you got there in Jack Hutchins, just the body, takes the ball over the boundary line.
Ben Rigoni, very, very prolific early going in this game for Seymour on the ball. Ruckman there, contests, taken clean possession out of the ruck at the back, and well done to Lawrence. That is a goal to Seymour.
Is it 28? Harley Taylor-Lord.
Harley Taylor-Lord, was it?
Yep.
Number 28.
Yep.
So the first goal of the day goes to the Seymour Lions, and of course they're kicking to the Mount Buller end of the ground here.
3 names in one, David.
3 names in one.
Well done. Good stuff. So Seymour looking a bit deadly down once he hits the deck there with Rigoni, and obviously that Lord who was in the ruck then too. So yeah, going to have to sharpen up there a little bit. We're getting in the touch of the ball, but just not picking it off the carpet.
Umpire's got the ball back in the middle of the ground. He throws it up now. The ruckman do battle. Seymour first to react to the tap out, and they look like they're going to get the centre clearance, and the kick goes into half forward, and nice spoil down there. The kick was by Beattie. Mansfield force it wide to the boundary line, and it is in fact over the boundary line for a throw-in right near the Mansfield Eagles coach's box.
Yeah, solid around that. Mitch Wade is really solid around the ball, David. Yeah, got that out well and truly in the pack. Well done to Seymour Ruckman, puts it down. Oh, Jimmy Heritage tries to run through and he's wrapped up big time. Right on the wing in front of the members' sustenance bar.
Yes. Played a great game last week, Jimmy Heritage, especially a fantastic last quarter to get the Eagles home. Well, Seymour go forward again, but the mark is taken by number 10 in Taz Klingon at centre-half back. He looks to the members' wing this time. Drop punt is on the way out there. Ball's over the back of the pack. Seymour defenders get across there. They tap it over the boundary line. So umpires picked the free kick here, I think.
Yeah, paying them early, David.
I'm not sure what that was about.
Gone backwards
to the Scopel.
To the captain and Scopel. Scopel's on the out half forward flank, half back flank for Seymour, right in front of the swimming pool. Goes across the goal.
A dangerous kick, but well done.
Got away with it. Seymour player goes short. Oh, didn't hit a target. Picked up by 26. I like this kid, how he goes. Number Nathan Beattie it is. Beattie out to the wing. Good mark by number 35 in Riley Mason.
Yep.
Mason kicks it. No mark. A bit low for number 33, which is David. We haven't got. Is it 33?
No, I can't see him on the sheet there, Adrian. But
no.
Ball's out of bounds. Members swing. Ruckman tap it out, and Rigoni again with a handball.
Racking him up early, David.
He is, and a long driving kick goes in towards attacking 50. Jack Hutchins there taps the ball to his own advantage, fires out a handball, but we've lost the handle here, and there's going to be a free kick for a drop, holding the ball.
Yeah, that's, Jack went inboard there and probably wasn't the safest option, really. He probably should have gone wide with the handball.
Waiting to see who it is over there who's got the free kick for Seymour. The man on the mark is at about 35 metres out. It's
I think it's an Alec Nye, is it 17?
45 degree angle. He's on his approach now.
Can't they put numbers on sides of jumpers, David?
Crosses the 50.
Josh Alford.
Right foot drop punt is across the face and out of bounds on the full, or was it touched over the line? The umpire said it was touched. So we get a throw in the left forward pocket. Seymour attacking to the Mount Buller end of the Rick Reserve.
It's not going to turn around, David, doesn't it?
They do it just to upset us, Adrian.
As they do.
The Ruckman battling hard there right out in front of the square, and the umpire's picked out a free kick. This time it's going Mansfield's way. So Tommy Mack, little kick out wide, and the mark has been taken out there by Sam Lynch, number 16. So he's in the back pocket. And left footer goes down the line, heading for the wing. Christopher up and takes a lovely mark.
That's a good mark for a young kid.
Yeah, well done, Ben Christopher. Lovely mark. Plays on immediately to centre wing.
Tommy Mack again.
Mansfield have got players there. They've handballed it over the boundary line, though. So we get a throw in.
Covering some ground here, Ruckman, Dave.
Yeah.
I like the way he goes.
He does. He's a very good competitor.
So right in front of the members. Both Ruckman go high. Picked up again there by number 13 in
Josh Alford.
Josh Alford, is it?
Yep.
Josh Alford runs wide, stabs again. Oh, good effort. Sucked the leg out there. Was Lynch. Kicks in front. Can't see who that is. A handball wide. Oh, wide kick, but he might get away. Oh, nice mark by young Murray.
In front of Scopel there. So the Eagles have done that quite well. Chain of handballs got them all the way to half back, and then a nice kick to the lead-up player. He goes short inside. He's missed the target. Patrick Marks there for the Eagles, applying tackle pressure there. Now he's fighting hard for the ball. The ball is on the deck. Hard to see it coming out of there. The umpire finally runs in and says, I'll ball it up.
All the players jumping on top of each other, David. Stacks on the mill, and the umpire says, I'll throw that up. That's Meek. He's been umpiring for a long time, Meekie.
Oh, look at that lovely little tap out there, but Seymour onto the loose ball, spinning out of trouble, number 13, but his handball's chopped off.
Josh Alford is a goal, isn't he?
He is. We go all the way to centre half forward, courtesy of a kick from Sammy Thompson. Eagles players tackling there. The Seymour player appeared to dive on the ball, and I think that's the way the umpire's seen it.
Yeah, I think we pulled it in, David. He could have knocked it out. So young Ben Christopher's having a little bit of a purple patch here. He's took a good mark before it on the wing there. Now he's on the half-forward flank. about, I'd say, a metre inside 50. Take a reasonably good kick from here.
Yeah, he was trying to milk a 50 metres there for someone encroaching in his area, but the umpire had none of it. So take a good kick from here, Adrian. The man on the mark's at 45. And
I'm going to back him in, Dave.
You're going to back him in?
Yep.
He struck the
good kick,
drop punt, and it's away to the left-hand side.
Got the distance, but...
And through for a point. So that's the first score to the Eagles are behind.
Well done to Benny Christopher. So he will have number 8 in Jack Murphy.
For company, Billy?
Correct. Yeah, Jack Murphy will be kicking out. He goes to the our member side wing. Oh, good punch from behind there. That was by 39 from Mansfield, who is David.
Billy Chiller.
Billy Chiller. So Billy takes the ball out. Well done, Billy Chiller.
So boundary throw-in 70 metres around from the Eagles' goal. Left half forward. Throw-in coming in from right in front of the swimming pool. It's a little bit astray there. Goes way back towards the wing, but the umpire says play on. Seymour onto the loose ball. They get the ball into the centre square. They've had 4 or 5 handballs. Still in their defensive half. Here is Murphy now. And he does goes back to the captain with a handball. Scopel. Centre wing, nice little kick and nice lead up and mark there.
By Kane Murray. Kane goes off on the right foot to their half forward flank. And players picked off the pack by number 39, which is Nick Davey. Nick Davey swings on the right foot, but a nice mark by Billy Chiller.
Playing well there, Billy Chiller. He's got a player on, and it's Foster on the wing. On the half-back flank. His kick is intercepted by Seymour.
What's Fozzie doing there?
I don't
plays
know.
Forward pocket, maybe.
I don't
She's
know.
wandered up the ground.
Young Harry Marnie's going to get a free kick.
Play your best footy, son.
I think it was out of bounds on the full. Little kick off the ground there, went over the boundary line.
Paddy Marks been quiet.
He's marked at defensive 50. Right in front of the social club there.
A lovely kick inside there.
Nice kick towards the centre wing. Seymour got plenty of defenders there. They pushed the ball towards the boundary line. And it's the first time we would get a chance to see Cam Arnold come up and take possession of the ball, but they bundle him over, so he'll trot back towards full forward.
Oh, he was on fire last week, David.
He was. Played really well, didn't he?
He did.
Ruck throw. The throw-in's gone right over the back of the pack. We've had a couple of massive throw-ins from that boundary umpire. And going to ground there in the middle of the ground for Seymour, number 23.
Tate Lewis.
And Stacks on the mill, the umpire will ball it up.
He's had a couple of good touches, that Tate Lewis, young kid.
Looks like Ari Damasi in the ruck temporarily for the Eagles. Applying a tackle pressure. Seymour get the clearances going towards the wing. But a nice mark taken by Rossi Brown on the ground for his first run in round 2. Lovely kick inside to Howes, who's marked it, centre of the ground. He looks to half forward, got a player leading. Scopel will get across, knocks it out of his hands. Christopher stays on his feet and pushed over the boundary line. The umpire says push in the back. It's a free kick.
Well done there again, Ben Christopher. Just playing in front. He's had the better over the last couple of touches and seems to be, he plays in front, but he's got a big stretch. Swings on the right foot in a hurry, up high.
Oh, big fly there, but no mark.
Nest of Eagles, and Foster goes for it. Mind you, last year he kicked 10, I think, in a similar game.
Yeah, he did.
Couldn't put that one through. So
another behind on the scoreboard there to the Eagles. So the Seymour Lions are leading 1 goal, 1 to 2 behinds. So doing the kicking in from full back. Just having a look for an option. There's an option out the back of the square here.
Rigoni's
got out by himself. Herridge gives chase now. Chases runs past him, picks up the ball. His tackle gets off the handball to Sammy Thompson. Thompson on the left boot. Lovely kick. And mark is taken by the big fella up forward, Cam Arnold.
Yes, David, I think I've said to you before, Sammy Thompson, that's the case. If he can just make sure he hits up a bit more, because sometimes he, goes for the bullet pass and doesn't come off, but that's his game. You got good pace, Sammy, and bang, just hit him right on the chest there. So this is his first shot at goal for the Eagles at a home game, number 22, kicking from 50. It's on the way. It's very close. Straight as a die. What?
The umpire said it's gone over the post, I reckon. And it's another behind to the Mansfield Eagles. Looks good. Look good from here.
Anyway, I'm not on the post. But there you go, David.
A little bit of parallax error there, mate. Seymour come up the middle to Rigoni on his own in front of Marnie. He's taking the mark at centre half back. And he's had plenty of the ball early, this young fella.
Out to the captain. No, didn't quite. A little bit high.
And
Fumble.
Dylan couldn't keep that in. Dylan Scope on the ball went over the boundary line. So 75 metres around from the Eagles' goal, right near the swimming pool entrance there. And here comes the boundary throw in. Certainly gives it a good off, this boundary umpire. Damasi in the ruck. Little kick forward by the Eagles is going to go over the boundary line. Is it on the full? I think it is, and it's a Seymour free kick.
Call that a 9 on the radio, Dave.
Tim Costigan it was with the ball, getting it out of bounds. Seymour have gone defensively back to the Eagles. Have got there in numbers. Christopher
Sam
fires off a handball to Thompson, but running through there and finally getting the goal is number 25, and it's his first game for the season. Will James is on the board there. Handball from Cam Arnold. So the first Eagle goal.
Good pressure from the forwards, David.
Yeah, very good pressure. Seymour just looking to square the ball up in defensive 50, and they were able to force a turnover there. So coach will be happy with that. It's one of the things that they love to see is the forwards applying pressure to their opponents when they've got the ball.
Yeah, I think could be a little bit tighter on Ben Regoni. And the other one's 23, which is Tate Lewis. They are roaming around a little bit by themselves. So I'd just like to see us be a little bit tight on them. Regoni's racking it up.
Timmy Costigan's gone onto him at the moment in the middle, so we'll see whether that's Sam Lynch. We'll see whether that's a tag or not, but he's got the clearance anyway. Kicks the ball towards half forward, and there could be a big collision coming up here, but the Eagles get across. Well done, Rossi Brown, paddling the ball towards the boundary line. They'll be happy to get it out of bounds, and Jack Hutchin escorts it over the boundary line there, 35 metres around from the goal. Big crowd down there in the playground near the Memorial Gates, mate. Yes, they're down there, David. Yeah, enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, lovely.
The shade.
Paradise, David. Paradise.
Paradise. Boundary umpire tosses the ball back into play. And Ari Damasi taps it out, and chain of handballs by the Eagles. They're trying to keep the ball in. That bounces over the boundary line in front of a couple of Seymour lines there with the headbands on. And we've forced the ball away around to just defensive side of the centre wing.
That's that Tate Lewis, 23.
Yeah.
And he's still by himself, David. Yeah, Sammy Thompson's picking him up, but he seems to be everywhere too. So they're a little bit loose around the packs at the moment. Both ruckmen go, no touching. Got it out wide. Here he is again. Regoni to Lewis, I just said, and out there on number 8, which is Jack Murphy. He's had a good start to the quarter. Nice short kick and a good mark by number 15.
35 it is.
That's a lot. 35, is it?
Yep.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got to learn my numbers, don't I?
It's Riley Mason, number 35.
You're good on picking up the numbers, Dave.
Big tall fella there. Nice mark in front. A late spoil from the Eagles defenders. Couldn't get the ball out of his hands, so he's having a shot for goal directly in front, 55 metres out. Runs around the man on the mark. Right foot drop punt is high. Looks good.
Yeah.
And that's straight through the middle. So another goal there to the Seymour side. Riley Mason on the board.
Yeah, David, it's at the moment they spread from the stoppage, they throw up and then they just keep running. There's Regoni and then there was Murphy, and they just all fan out and share the ball around. So, yeah, like I keep saying, got to tighten up on those guys.
I was watching the contest there between Regoni and Lynch, and Lynch got sort of sucked into the contest. Regoni just stood his ground and was there to get the clearance.
Knocked down Tommy Mack, picked up by Jimmy Herridge. Tapped out there by Howes. Howes wraps up the kneeling up. Well done. Here's Regoni again. Got it on a string. Hard at it. Both players. Out there is who's
Marks.
Marks, is it?
Yeah, he's got a number 8 on his back, Adrian. He's just confusing us.
They do. They just change the numbers. I don't know what's going on every season.
I think his jumper got ruined last week.
Oh right. Okay.
So number 8, and a nice kick into the forward line, but it's gone over the boundary line. So 20 metres around, left forward pocket. Damasi there for the Eagles, taps the ball down. Seymour onto the loose ball. There's Regoni again, fires off a handball. What's the umpire seen here? A little high shot against Howes and 50 metres.
Yeah, look, he just went for Mitch Waite was going through with the ball, and we didn't even need this because I felt we had it locked in there. So he's right up in the middle of the ground here. He pops it out to 26 in Nathan Beattie. Nathan Beattie's going to go right down the middle of the ground, David, to true full forward, and up they go. No mark, off hands. Well, two.
Eagles crash into each other there.
Cleaned up each other. That was Lynch and not sure. Might have been Billy Chiller.
They've all got up, so...
like two buses, David.
The umpire will toss it up 20 metres out, directly in front of the Seymour goal. On the deck. And no one's got a clearance yet. A quick kick comes out of there from Jack Hutchins. He gets it to the defensive 50. Plenty of Seymour players represented out there. Fire out the handball wide. And a little left foot kick comes inside attacking 50. Nice pick up.
Oh, good tackle.
Good chase and tackle, and the Eagles defenders forced the ball over the boundary line for a throw in.
Well done to Harry Marnie there, because
Josh Alford who looked like he was going to get away.
He had the... Gee, he's got some pace, that kid.
He has. Moves very well.
He's like a Formula One. He put that, what do you call it, that anti-draft stuff on, you know, you push the button and there you go.
Boundary umpire tosses it back into play, and Jack Hutchins at the back of the contest will get a little kick into towards the centre wing. Seymour have got a bit of a waltz it up there, and they finally get the ball to Scoville. He's coughed it up, but James's
hands.
Little smother has gone awry. Seymour get it inside 50 again, and Jack Hutchins comes out full-chested, but Seymour got plenty of numbers there.
Oh, good tackle.
Nice tackling by Mansfield. And what's the umpire going to do here?
Harry Marnie again, too.
Says I'll ball it up.
Really good tackles.
Coming up at the bottom, Nathan Beattie, who's been
busy.
Been busy too.
Busy bee.
Very busy so far. And this time there's another ruck infringement going Seymour's way.
Number 29 in the ruckman there was
Joel Durnham.
Yeah, just like I said, David, a stoppage. We just see they're running everywhere by themselves. Oh, good punch from over the line there. By,
Jack Hutchins, I think it was, up high. And the kick was off target, was heading towards the point post. It made the defenders made sure it went over the boundary line there.
From the vacuum truck supplies sign, throws it in the umpire. Ruckman out of Tommy Mack. He's got to draw
another free kick.
Yeah, they're really pulling him out of it.
I mean, it seems they pay a free kick almost every ruck. Every ruck contest. Kick smothered.
That's a terrible
shot at goal by Seymour. So away to the right.
Wasted that, didn't he?
That was a terrible turnover coming out of defensive 50 by the Eagles.
That was 33, which we haven't got in our book, David. So, or do I have?
Might have to go and see the man next door in the.
Might have to ask him. Not having a good day.
Taking a while to get the ball back from the crowd. Good crowd behind the goals here. Of course, the market's on.
Market's on, David.
Yeah, so a lot of people in town enjoying their Easter break.
Get your socks and jocks and soap. And some fruit and whatever else there is there.
So Hutchins plays in from full back.
Look at
runs to 30 metres from goal and goes long down the line for Christopher.
Great kick, David. You know, that's what he got him forward. He just get that yardage. And basically, the ball's nearly at the centre of the ground. Right in front of the sustenance bar. So the umpire will throw it in. This guy, umpire, I tell you what, he's been practising. He goes a mile with the ball. Both ruckman up, push and shove a little bit. Good tack by the picked up by Howes. Howes comes through. Oh, bit of handball, quick kick out, bouncing. No player can get it. Picked up by Scopel in the captain of Seymour. And he butters up again and goes the second try. Well done, folks. Really showing some leadership there in terms of things with a bit of push and shove.
A little bit of feeling over there.
A bit of feeling.
In front of the crowd.
Yeah, well, they pump you up, don't they?
Yeah, the umpire says, I'll ball it up, centre wing. And Big Matt goes up, taps it down, plenty of...
Scopel again. Oh, Benny Christopher's caught one right in the head. Scopel accidentally. But that would have... he'd be a little bit ginger with that one.
He's up and about.
Up and about. Good on you, Ben.
So Ben Christopher swings onto the right boot. He goes long into the pocket. Here comes the full forward leading out. And no mark paid. Yes, he's paid the mark. So Cam Arnold will get a shot. He's in the left forward pocket, about 30 metres out from goal.
Yeah, that was just strong hands. And I thought... Like last week, David, it's great for us to have a full forward. He's a lead. He just bang. He's really quick. Yeah. But if he's behind you, he'll fly. You know, he's got a fair bit of skill and ability. So he's going to full pocket right in front of the netball change rooms here at Mansfield for our locals. On the right foot.
Well, goal umpire likes to look at this one, does he?
Hello, David.
That's a goal. So goal there to Eagles. Cam Arnold on the board at the netball end of the ground.
Well, David, it's a bit of a top, topsy-turvy.
Tight tussle, 2 goals 3 to 2 goals 2. Mansfield in front by a point.
I really thought that Seymour were going to get away there for a little bit, though, the way they were spreading and the way they were moving the ball. But to the backline's credit with Billy Chiller and Jack and Taz and Brett May's been a bit quiet, but he's obviously got a job to do down there. So Ruckman up, David.
Tom Mack taps the ball down. Seymour player first on and gets tackled by Howes, and the umpire says over the shoulder. So free kick going the way of the Seymour Lions.
Nathan Beattie.
And Beattie
on the right.
Goes towards half forward. Oh, nice ball from Mansfield defender. Ball's on the deck. Plenty of players around there. The umpire will run in and ball it up. So point of the square, attacking side for Seymour. Right half forward flank. Up he throws the ball now. Ruckman do battle, and they just tap it down. And Beattie again, is it? And fires out a handball. Seymour player dragged off the ball. He's in fact going to be penalised. But there goes to Siren to finish the first quarter of the game here between the Mansfield Eagles and the Seymour Lions.
Good ball movement, David.
Good ball movement. I thought the game lacked a little bit of intensity early, but they're getting into it now. Of course, it's a warmed up.
Local kids pursue. A couple of players were brought in as well, David.
Absolutely. The umpire holds the ball up in the middle of the ground. Ruckman face off against each other, and up they go and fly. No clear tap out there. Of course, the Eagles will be attacking to the Mount Buller end of the ground. Heritage chases and puts the tackle on Rigoni. Fights hard to get a handball out, forces it forward. No clearance yet. Kick goes forward for the Eagles to half forward. The full forward there. Arnold flies high, and he's going to force the Seymour defender over the boundary line. That kick came in from one of the new players, John O.
John O. Orchard, is it?
Yeah, John O. Orchard, number 34. So a lot of locals will not have seen him running around for the Eagles yet.
Did well to get that ball out.
And a boundary umpire throws it in 40 metres around from the Eagles goal. Kick goes high towards goals. And Will James there, and he's going to get a free kick, I think.
It's Cam.
Oh, no. Cam Arnold. Umpire's called a block.
Yes.
Called a block. So this should be a goal. The free kick has been paid 20 metres out, directly in front. So he's on his way in now. Player on the mark, of course, just has to stand there until the umpire calls play on. He's hit the post, the very top of the post.
Don't me, David, stands here as well.
Yeah.
Stand is everywhere. The footy, isn't it? Must be a good player.
So that's the first score of the second half, but unfortunately it's just a behind to the Eagles. Seymour bring the ball out defensively.
Lawrence.
And Lawrence is
for Seymour
has taken a mark at half back. Todd Lawrence.
Lawrence on the right foot, pumps it towards the boundary line. Tussle here. Oh, good. There was a fair bit of push and shove there. He's decided to play on, and Aaron's kick by number 28 in Harley Taylor Lord, the man with 3 names, to Marnie short to Thompson. Sammy Thompson, half-back flank, David.
Yeah, the left footer. Here's a bit of a look around. Seymour have got a lot of options covered on the wing here, so he goes all the way across the ground to the back pocket, and the mark has been taken out there by Tim Costigan. And he comes short to Chiller. So just a little bit of keepings off here, the Eagles.
Yeah, Tassie gets away with it.
Taz Klingham's got the ball in front of the super box here.
Dunstan.
Little handball to Dunstan on the left.
Good
he
kick.
goes towards half forward. Seymour should get there first. The ball's on the deck. Nice little handball out wide.
To Murray.
And Arnold with a big handball to the square. And going for Christopher, and a handball off to James, and that's a great goal to the Eagles. Great teamwork there.
Yeah, looks that's fantastic. But they just ran, David. Yep. As soon as Tommy Dunstan got the ball, he just pushed it forward, and they just kept pushing forward. And Luke Murray, a young guy, 20-odd, and down there with Benny Christopher and these guys going through the pack. Really, really exciting stuff, David.
And Cam Arnold there with the big 30-metre handball over the top to keep the ball, forced the ball into the square, and well done to the Eagles. As I said, a great team goal there. And first goal of the second quarter.
Yeah, so Aaron 28 had Taylor Lord out here. Just a bit of an error kick and a turnover cost him. Knocked down by Tommy Mack from Mansfield. Here's Rigoni again. Gee, I like him, Dave. Onto the captain in scope. Down the middle of the ground to our centre back. Hutchins couldn't hold the mark. Knocked down. Wrapped up in a tackle by Taz Klingen. Is 13, which is
Josh Alford. Seymour Ruckman smashes the ball forward, and the umpire has blown his whistle again. It's a free kick. He comes out holding his forehead here.
Oh, he's a bit dazed.
So
poke in the eye, David?
Maybe a poke in the eye in the ruck contest. As I said, just about every ruck contest there seems to be a free kick.
Yeah, it's...
And there's this Taylor Lord, I think it might be, is it? So Harley Taylor Lord will have a shot from 4 goal from 40 metres out directly in front.
Not to complain about umpires, David, because it's hard to get them, but this guy here seems to have a problem with contact in the ruck.
In he comes now, just crossing the 50. Looks like it'll be a right foot drop punt. It's high and it's pretty straight.
Well done.
And that's first goal of the second half.
That's Harley Taylor Lord, who makes up for his errant kick before.
My sweet Lord.
Well, you know, when he was born, they had 3 names, David, and they couldn't decide which one.
So well done to the Lions. They get the goal back straight away, and little free kick there paid at centre half forward, and a true kick gets Seymour's first goal of the second quarter here. Beautiful day in Mansfield, not a puff of breeze. Lovely sunny conditions, about 23 or 24 degrees. The umpire tosses it up. Marks is on the ball. He fires out a handball. Thompson full chested there. Seymour get the ball towards half forward. Coming out is Jack Hutchins for Mansfield. He fires out a handball. And a little quick kick comes out here, and the mark is taken by Daniel Jones at half back.
Jones. Oh, good kick, Murray.
Oh, Murray leads up beautifully.
Plays on, lovely play. Goes long, full forward. No, off hands, no one can mark. Down on the now low is Seymour, pumps it out. Here's the captain in Scopel. Scopel picks it up. Nice tackle by the full forward. Sat on the Seymour player. I thought that was a free kick against Mansfield there, David.
Just
sat on him.
Cam Arnold there, just
walk out the way, mate.
Watch out, mate. I'll take care of you. Yep. Mac, hand, little tap out to Heritage. Marks. Sold into trouble there.
Oh, yeah, just...
Young Marnie, and he got a whack across the shoulders, so he gets the free kick 60 metres out.
Harry Marnie, short. Oh, it's a bit of a sky ball. I don't like this, David. No.
Oh, look at that. No problems, mate. Cam Arnold, 2 touches, takes the mark.
David, he was standing in a single position and just jumped.
Yes.
Got to see the
Yeah, you got a fair leap on him. Let's hope he can kick truly this time. It's his second shot at this end of the ground.
Go up too high. What's that?
Up.
You know, when you go up in the sky too high, you get
hypoxia.
Oh, well, I don't know. You worked in the airlines. You should know.
And he comes now, Cam Arnold. We're directly behind him here. Kick is on the way, and straight through, and he raises the big right hand and gives himself a bit of a clap. So another goal on the board there to Cam Arnold, number 22.
Yes, well done to the Eagles there. Really determined to get it out of the middle and then to work hard with the footy. I thought free kick, unfortunately, didn't go to Scopel, the captain, sat on. No free kick, and of course we took it away. David, I like the way we started around the stoppages. They've tightened up and take the ball away, which is what Seymour were doing in the first quarter. Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see. It looks like, I do believe that we've actually put a bit of a tag on Rigoni, and it's working so far in this quarter. The Eagles get the clearance, but it's chopped off by Seymour coming out of defensive 50. Ball goes back into the middle of the ground. It's on a point of the square, right half forward for Seymour. Here's Murphy, and a nice little kick into the forward line. He follows up his pass. He's got it. He's tackled, and the umpire says over the shoulder. It's going to be a Seymour shot at goal.
A lot of free kicks, David.
Yeah, a lot of free kicks. The umpires making their presence felt.
Jack Murphy sounds like a really good whiskey, doesn't it? No?
It does.
No, don't worry with Jack then. Jack Murphy.
Jack Murphy.
Would be an Irish one, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. So he's on about a 45-degree angle, but the man on the mark is only 15 or so metres out from goal. It's in the right forward pocket, so shouldn't have too much trouble, you wouldn't imagine. Comes in now with the red boots on. Kick is on the way.
Nice kick. Well played.
And that is a goal to Seymour. So it's goal for goal here early in the second quarter.
They took that out of the middle there, David. They just really ran the ball well. Like I said, that's where they're really dangerous. Breaking away from those stoppages or the ball ups, just seem to get the ball out. I love the way that Tate Lewis and Beattie and those guys, just the way they move is really good. And of course, the strength of 32, who is Rory, is it? Rory or Rory Scoper?
Yeah, Rory.
Knocked down by Tommy Mack from Mansfield. Players jump in it, and guess who? Jimmy Herridge down the bottom there. Just loves it dirty and nasty.
And up they go, middle of the ground.
Well done to Lawrence.
And tap out goes to an Eagles player again. He's tackled immediately.
Jimmy Herridge again.
And Nathan Beattie was there applying the pressure.
Oh, no, nice Lawrence tap.
But just not getting the ball out. Herridge tries to get a handball out over his head, but he's tackled again by Beattie. He's forced the ball forward a few metres. So umpire tosses it up again. Contest number 4 without a free kick. No. So that's something, Adrian. The Seymour forced the ball out. Beattie again. Nice handball out wide of the wing.
Yep, it's 12.
And his kick goes towards centre half forward. They all fly. The ball is on the deck. Plenty of Mansfield players there. Marks with the handball. And they've gone into the middle looking for Murray. Thompson picks it up. And Murray there fighting for the ball again. Thompson back on it. Flicks out a handball.
Strength, well done, young Sammy Thompson.
Will James fires a handball over the top.
Ruckman and
plenty
Lawrence.
of Seymour players there. They leave the ball behind. Marnie picks it up, looking for a handball. Runs back towards the super box and then gets the ball onto his boot. Little knock on from Mansfield towards the boundary line, and a little kick going into the attacking 50.
There's a fall forward.
Here
Dodges one. Sammy Thompson, well done, good gather.
Oh, behind.
Bad luck.
It's a free kick.
I
so
just like his attack on the ball today, Sam. He's really having a crack at it, which is fantastic. Kick out wide there by Ben Cooney on the half-back line, straight across goal, and again by 15 in Lachlan White. White pops out. I think it's Beattie, is it? No, 23. It's Lewis. They've got the same hairdo.
Yeah, they've got the headband.
Lewis on the 33, which is...
we don't know who that is, Adrian.
Yeah, we don't know who that is. It's Hoosie kicks it up. Oh, nice. Number 13 again. Another number.
Alford. No, we've got Alford. Josh.
We've got Alford. Oh, sorry.
Goes into the pocket, but his kick is wide. And we'll go over the boundary line 20 metres around from the point post. So Seymour pretty much got that from defence to attack without the Eagles getting involved.
And they just spread, David. They move it. They don't muck around. They move the ball really quickly. And I just like that. They're very good at hitting up too. The kicks are spot on, Dave.
Boundary umpire tosses it in, left forward pocket, the ruckman lock up, no free kick, and kick off the ground by a Seymour player, and I reckon that's a goal. He likes it, the umpire says all clear.
Yeah.
Not sure who it is yet, Adrian. He's running back towards the middle. We haven't had a chance to find out who it was, so it looks like maybe one of their defenders has snuck forward there, is it?
36, is it? 35.
35, I was Riley Mason.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, lovely move. He picked it up in the pocket, one-handed, and stuck it through.
Mansfield coach won't be happy about that because he just ran straight through past 3 or 4 with the roll of the footy, and you just can't allow that to happen on boundary throwing.
So Seymour get going well here in the second quarter, and the Tommy Mack gets the ball down, but here he is again. Rigoni fires out a handball, looking for Scopel. Howes goes off the ground, might have hurt himself. Ball gets kicked off the ground back towards the wing. Plenty of players there. The umpire's paid a free kick. Not sure what for what, I'm unsure. But anyway, Daniel Jones, his right foot kick goes towards half forward, but it's all Seymour. And they come up full chest. White goes down the forward flank, and nice mark out there by Alford. Alford swings onto the right boot, goes inside attacking 50. It's 3-on-1 back there. The Eagles spoil the ball over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Awfully good kick, David.
30 metres around from the Seymour goal.
Yep.
Just having a bit of trouble here getting our hands on the ball.
There's a couple of the senior, more experienced Seymour players are really dominating, David, and just picking the ball off. Murray Damasi gets it down. Chiller can't get a kick.
Oh dear, that looks like it's going to be a free kick for an incorrect disposal. So another shot at goal coming up here for Seymour. And it's number 20.
Yeah, that's Harley Taylor-Lord, isn't it?
Yes, big fella.
Second ruckman.
Yep.
Oh, well, he does the hit outs. He's really, strong.
It was a good tackle.
Yeah, it was good.
Just unsure which way to go there, Billy, and he got snafu'd by the tackle. So The kick will be coming from about 45 metres out. Not much angle to speak of. He's kicking to the netball end of the rec reserve. Kick is on the way now, and the goal umpire does a bit of work to his right, but has put his fingers up for a goal. All clear. So Seymour piling the goals on here in the second quarter.
And they're scored then.
I think it's 6 goals. Yep. Keith will give it to us. 4-4. 6 goals 2 to 4 goals 4 here in Seymour in front.
Yeah, look, I reckon Mansfield are a little bit lucky to be this close, David. The Seymour seem to have a lot of the ball, yeah, they're just dominating quite a few positions at the moment.
Damasi in the ruck for the Eagles. Little jumper hold there. The umpire didn't see it. The ball's on the deck. Marks is fighting for it. Might be a free kick coming out to Howes, who's up and about.
He's on it.
And he has gone towards the centre wing. Player leads up there and takes the mark. Cam Arnold getting up the ground a lot. This little kick goes inside, looking for Marks, who steps around the opponent, has a kick towards goal. It's going to fall short. Bit of pushing and shoving. The Seymour defenders happy to let it trickle over the line, and it's a behind to the Eagles.
I think it's like check. I said, no, check Murphy.
Yeah. And he's gone straight up the middle, looking for the skipper. He doesn't let him down.
Just experienced, Dave, pushed off.
Yeah, plays on immediately. The battle of the 217s on the wing.
How often you see that?
And Rossi Brown, nice little handball. Klinger's got the ball. He's got a player on over the top to Dunstan. He'll mark in the clear. And
well held up.
Comes back off the mark. And just looking for a little short option. Sam Thompson comes up, a little hit-up lead there. So they've only moved the ball forward a few metres. He's going to go back to Dunstan. Bit of waxing going on. He plays on this time, though. Gets towards 50 metres out. His kick is high into the pocket. And no one's able to get a finger on it. Trickles over the boundary line for a throw-in.
I couldn't count how many times I used to see those two waxing at footy because I taught those two boys, and they just kick to each other beautifully there and really weave their way through the packs.
Boundary throw in, left forward pocket for the Eagles. Christopher up in the ruck this time. Gets the ball down looking for Herridge. He's got it now, fires out a handball. Another handball comes out to Thompson. Thompson's tackled. He fires the ball back inside. The Eagles players are there in numbers. The umpire has said it's a free kick to the Eagles. And the Seymour players are having a bit of a chat here, so you've got to be a bit careful. You can't give away the 50. It looks like it might be Foster. He'll be having a shot on his left from about 55. And very talented footballer. It's a tightish sort of angle. And he runs out to the left, kicks it high, might not make the distance. And mark has been paid.
And that's 2.
I think it's got to be Cam Arnold, doesn't it? Down there.
Yeah, it's got 3 trunk legs, so has to
just
be.
Stood under the high ball there, took the mark. He's on a very tight angle.
This will be a tough one, David, because he's going to have to do one of those.
He's going to have to do. He's going to do a banana. He's done it well, and it's a goal. He just started to trot back to the centre as soon as it went through. So that's his 3rd goal. So a bit of a steadier there for the Eagles.
Standing room over near the gates over there, David. The memorial gates. There's about 10 deep over there. So the crowd's built up. Everyone's come out in the sunshine.
Well,
and
he fooled the umpire. He carried on like it was a goal, but in fact it's only a point.
Oh.
So now they've got to try and get the ball back from the crowd. That's what the hold-up is.
It'll be in the pub tonight.
And speaking of the crowd, of course, a lot of people have come down to see the golf ball drop at half-time.
Yes.
Over there on the hill opposite is a motor vehicle. Somebody is going to win that vehicle today.
It's I believe it's worth $27,000. A Trendline car, so Volkswagen. Anyway,
Murphy comes in from fullback after that long, lengthy delay, and the mark is taken by Riley Mason. He looks inside. Guess who? Number 2. Rigoni's got it. Centre half back. He goes onto his left. It's a bit of a scrubby old kick.
Yeah, that didn't help.
Let's young
Murray. Sammy Thompson.
Handball off. Murray again. Marnie.
Thompson.
Herridge. Left foot kick. Dunstan running into the open goal.
Bang it. Oh, Oh, bad
and
luck.
he's missed it. So another behind to the Eagles there.
Gee, that was good, David. That was
So,
really quick, but, you know, Tommy's got to, if he wants to stay in the side, he's going to have to seal those because there's a fair bit of competition amongst those young kids for posies. But
great to see, though, plenty of teamwork there. And Seymour playing with a handball from full-back. Left foot drop punt goes out to the half-back flank. And they picked the ball up and gone down the wing.
Good mark by Riley Mason.
Riley Mason playing quite well this quarter. He goes towards centre-half forward. Back there, Damasi with the flight. The ball's on the deck. Jones for the Eagles. His kick is smothered.
Bad luck.
That rebounds to a Seymour player who has a flying shot at goal. I reckon it's going to go through.
Number 28, Harley Taylor-Lord.
Harley Taylor-Lord
is having a day out, David. 3 names and 3 goals. Would that be right?
I think you're right on the money there, mate, and fantastic reaction there. A little ricochet kick came his way. He didn't waste any time, just good goal sense.
Instinct to just go bang,
yeah.
You know.
So despite the fact that the Eagles have had plenty of the play in the last 10 minutes, Seymour go further in front here.
Yeah, so again, just that experience of some of the Seymour players, it's just to move the ball quick and to win the contest.
Back in the middle, Ari Damasi taps the ball down. Marks is onto the loose ball. He fires off a handball to Brown, but it's had too much on it. And Seymour go forward again.
That was Alec. Is it Alec Nye?
Yeah, Alex Nye. And he's got the ball into the pocket. The Eagles defending. And it's over the boundary line despite the protest from the Eagles. And Seymour will pump the ball back inside 50. And they all fly there at centre-half forward. No one able to take the mark. Dunstan back there trying to help out in defence. He's got 2-on-1. He applies a great tackle there and got the Seymour player, much bigger player than him, over the boundary line. So well done to young Tommy Dunstan. Might have been Joel Durnham there trying to sneak past him there for a goal.
Yeah, he had him wrapped around the knees, didn't he? She's that much shorter than the Durham. But umpire throws in the forward pocket for Seymour. Throws it in. Ari Damasi couldn't get it out. Here's the Seymour players, David. They can't let that happen around the packs. It's killing them at the moment. These Seymour on ballers able to get the ball out, David.
The ball's been forced over the boundary line left forward pocket. And the umpire will toss it back in. So Damasi doing the ruck work. And the ball goes over the top of both ruckmen. A little kick goes nowhere there. Seymour player tackled with the ball. Umpire comes in, crosses the arms, blows the whistle, says I'll ball it up. Centre half forward for Seymour, taking to the netball end of the rec reserve here. And neither ruckman able to get a clear whack at it. The ball's on the deck again, so plenty of desperation being shown. The Eagles just not able to come away with a clearance at this stage.
The Seymour players are on this side of on the attacking side, and they're just by themselves. Like, so if it comes out, you know, they're gone. So just got to even up there. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of ours on the defensive side, but on the other side is 1, 2, 3, 3 without opponent, 4 without an opponent.
So they're going to try and just whiz through the contest here on the fly.
Yeah, they have, see?
Yep,
bang.
And he's done it there nicely.
So Durham again.
Yeah, and the umpire says, free kick to the Eagles.
All right, we'll have it. Paranani there. Full back, short kick.
Yeah.
50 metres.
50 metres. Well, I'm guessing that was a stand rule.
Stan, I tell you, he's everywhere.
I'd say.
He plays for every
problem.
Stan.
Marnie all the way to the middle. He kicks the centre half forward, but no Eagles representative there.
Bad luck.
And Nick Dundon takes the mark.
This is out wide to 39 in Nick David.
And another 50-metre penalty.
I think Jimmy Herridge has had a few words to the umpire. It's just, just can't.
So all the players ran towards the Eagles' end. They've got to run all the way back. So the man on the mark is 60 metres out. Slow kick goes inside, attacking 50. And here he is again.
Taylor-Lord. Is it?
Taylor-Lord has taken the mark. And they'll be disappointed with that, the Eagles defenders, because it was a bit of a slow play. And they had plenty of time to affect the spoil, but didn't happen. So another shot at goal coming up here for the Seymour Lions.
Yeah, that's
just 30 metres out. Not much angle to speak of.
Look, he's playing a brilliant game, Taylor, but David, he shouldn't have had the space to run into.
Yeah.
Like, he basically ran to a free pocket. So, you know, surely your defence has got to fill the hole or something.
Kicked that very nicely as well. And that is, I believe, their 6th goal of the quarter. So they've really turned it on here, the Seymour Lions. And the Eagles coaching staff will have to address a few issues at the half-time break, which is not too far away here on Radio.
Rip the paint off the walls, David.
Hey, do they still
Do
they still do things like that, Adrian?
No. No. No, I think the coach Mansfield will be a little bit testy with his players at the moment. Just some little mistakes, and that's what you get with younger kids. Just, you know, you've got to be sure you can't turn the ball over.
Tommy Mack back in the ruck for the Mansfield side, gets a little tap out, and Seymour player onto the loose ball, not going anywhere, the opposing ruckman there in Todd Lawrence. They do it all again. And Howes applying the tackle this time, and unable to get through. There was Nathan Beattie. So third time in the middle, Thompson spins out of trouble, goes looking for Howes, but it comes out to Dunstan on the left. He goes inside attacking 50, 2-on-1 down there. The big fella taps the ball out, Seymour onto the loose ball. I tell you what, I think he's going to pay a free kick here. And Foster in the left pocket applied a terrific tackle. Might have been on Dundon, as you said, and incorrect disposal. So Will Foster will have a shot from the left forward pocket, pretty much on the boundary line. Good crowd watching from under the trees there. Tough kick for a left footer. In he comes now, 30 metres out. It's on the way, and it's across the face. And I tell you what, it's forced over for a rushed behind.
Yes, David, they moved the ball really quickly, didn't they, there, and which was good. Getting it out of the middle.
Got the zone defence set up here. The problem that they've had so far is they've been able to just kick it over the top down the middle. This time they go short of the pocket. And mark has been taken there by Scopel, I think. Long way from me. Drives the kick towards the half-back flank. Plenty of Eagles up and flying. Clingham tries to get a quick kick off the loose ball.
Marnie's been
very quiet. He's getting tackled this time. And the umpire's pinged him with the pay advantage. No, Seymour will get the free kick at centre half-back. And here's Scopel. Little squaring ball. They've moved the transition to right across the ground, and they go forward this time. Seymour to centre half forward, and I had his name written all over that.
That's he's got jumper 54 on David.
Yeah,
that's
Riley Mason.
Yeah, Riley Mason.
Yeah, and his kick goes inside attacking 50, and coming up taking the mark, Alex Nye.
Yeah, David, it's a little bit disappointing. We just seem to be chasing a little bit here. I'd prefer, if they're going to go on the kick-outs, is to give them man-on-man instead of the zone. That's just picking us off and running them past us, and you know, because they're just able to just, you know, their kicking is so accurate. So at the moment, a few little problems happening.
So the big fella comes in here. 40 metres, right foot drop punt is on the way. It's not coming back enough, and it's through for a point. So another point to the Seymour Lions. He trots back, picks up his mouth guard, left that behind on the grass.
Maybe cleans it. Nothing worse than big grass between your teeth.
Jack Hutchins will be, might have to get the old toothpick out, mate.
Yeah, it'd be like a cow, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Jack Hutchins to do the kicking in. He comes short to Rossi Brown in the pocket. The umpire says play on, not 15 metres. Oh, he's lucky there. He couldn't make contact with the handball, but the tackle was over the shoulder. So free kick to the Eagles in the back pocket.
Wouldn't mind keeping stats on free kicks, David.
He goes high. Dunstan, the only chance there for the Eagles. No way he was going to take that mark from behind Lawrence. So you have to question the wisdom of that kick. They're trying to move the ball quickly. Seymour, they know it's nearly the end of the time here in the second quarter, and the Eagles will be happy to get it over the boundary line. And out of bounds it is in the right forward pocket, 10 metres around from the point post. There goes the siren. So the Seymour players were right on that. Good job by their runner there, letting them know how much time was available, and a terrific quarter.
What might have happened last quarter, just experience, Brett. He's carrying a bit of an injury, but you know, they just lack the muscle, but also to the football now, David.
Yeah.
You're not going to know when to defend and when and when to attack. And Brett certainly has that. I think for a while there we were just solely too conscious of our opponent.
Umpire holds the ball aloft. Seymour ruckman Todd Lawrence is ready to go. Tommy Mack for the Eagles. Lawrence gets the tap out, goes after his own ball. It's on the deck and fighting hard for it. Seymour player throws the ball out, but the umpire says he's going to throw it up again.
And Brett Barney on the bottom of the pack.
And right in the middle of the ground here. Up it goes again. Tommy Mack goes down to Herridge. He was tackled before he got the ball. That's could be in the back umpire. But anyway, no dice, he says.
Someone will get hurt.
Mitchell Waite there with the tackle for Seymour over Patrick Marks. And we do it all again in the middle, going nowhere in a hurry. Marnie wrapped up with a strong tackle there. So this will be ball up number 4.
So when Brett gets the ball in an tight situation like that, he doesn't let it out. Yep. That's what we need. We need to really bog it down if you can't get the ball out. And
they do battle again. Fight another 0-0 draw. So centre contest number 5 coming up.
They're going to play more than just in the circle, David.
It's like a...
Yeah, it's just
it's like Olympic wrestling match. This.
Oh, Marnie
through with
cuts
a pick.
Through.
Goes to half forward. Scopel drops the ball off his chest
Jones,
on the deck. Mansfield player fights hard for the ball, and Seymour tackle well there. I think that was Jono Ajard at the bottom of the pack there.
Right.
Tommy Mack taps the ball down. The Eagles trying to keep the ball in tight. Marks with a handle. Marnie, little kick forward. Christopher dodging and weaving. What did the umpire say here? No, gives him the benefit of the doubt. So ball up. The Eagles are forced it to centre half forward.
Lucky to get away with that, David, I thought.
Yeah, it looked like he took the first tackler on. The second one wrapped him up. The ball's on the deck. Seymour defending now. The little kick goes out to the half-back flank. And a mark has been taken out there. Murphy.
Yeah, red label, whiskey.
And he goes wider still. And so at right half-back flank, 70 metres from the goal.
Allard or?
Could be. Long way away from us. The umpire gives him the hurry up, move on, he says. So his high drop punt goes towards centre wing. Plenty of Eagles there. No one able to take the mark. And they fire a ball out inside Seymour. Nice little...
strong on the ball.
Little kick inside 50. Billy Chill has got the ball on a string.
He got rid of it quick.
Jones with a little kick out wide to defensive 50. And just steadying the play down a little bit here, the Eagles. And... kick goes towards centre wing.
Set Costigan.
Looking for Marks. He's unable to complete the mark. The ball spoiled over the boundary line for a throw in right in front of the coaching panel there.
Yeah, well, with me at half time, I would put the asset on some of your on-ballers to really, have a crack, because they just got to back themselves more, Dave.
And the ruckman lock up again. Ball comes in. Little handball comes out from Herridge. And they're flying it around by hand, but it's going to come unstuck. Is it Seymour onto the loose ball, right half forward? Rigatoni goes inside to the pocket. No one able to take the mark. Billy Chiller does well there. Little kick out of defensive 50. Marked by Jimmy Herridge.
That's better, David. Just strong in the contest.
He goes short, but it's a poor kick. But they batter up again. Herridge goes over the top of Christopher.
Well done, Benny.
Christopher looks to half forward. Plenty of Seymour players there. The ball goes over the top, and we need some representation on the ground. James is there for the Eagles. He gets a handball out and butters up again, looking for another possession. And a bit of desperation being shown out there by the Eagles this quarter.
Yeah, but again, so often the Seymour are just getting out with the footy, and that's where we just have to either keep it in, but don't let it pop out.
Seymour, Mansfield, Marnie, I reckon it's no free kick play on.
Thompson.
Little handball comes out to Foster, left foot kick goes all the way to full forward. Cam Arnold in the square, 1-on-1, too good, takes the mark, 5 metres from goal.
Well, David, I don't want to go on about it, Brett Marnie on the ball. Just if he gets it out, it gets it to a player, or if he keeps it in, it doesn't let it pop out. And very strong, Brett. And you know, it's 3 or 4 times now in the last, we're going about 2 or 3 minutes, where he's just gone bang into the pack and took on the taken that tackle or forced the ball forward. That's what we're going to need against Seymour, who I'd say got 2 or 3 A-grade midfielders.
So Cam Arnold slots the goal there from directly in front. So that is his 3rd goal of the game, and the first of the 3rd quarter goes the way of the Mansfield Eagles.
What's their score, my guys?
And it'll take us up to 5 goals 8, and trailing Seymour, who are 8 goals 3.
Correct. Okay, so
that's in the middle of the ground. Sam Thompson's gone in there. Patrick Marks, Herridge. And Seymour looked like they're going to get the clearance here through Beattie. His right foot kick goes towards half forward, and pushing and shoving down there. The ball on the deck, 50 metres out from goal. Chiller applying a tackle, and we're going to get a ball up.
So Brett Marnie's tagging Rogoni. That'll be really interesting.
Yes.
Two really classy footballers. Seymour player tries to run through, couldn't get it. I think it was Beattie. Off the ground again. Out to, here he is with Rogoni. By himself, Beattie. Cross to, not too sure, can't see that player, sorry. Seymour, pick it up in half-forward flank. Oh, a little bit.
Oh, nice
delivery.
Nice kick, lovely little kick inside. Coming up to meet the ball and taking the mark there was Riley Mason. He never shot from goal. He'll probably kick from right on the 50, directly in front. Got the orange boots on.
Yes, that's a difference, David, there. Under pressure they were, and they just hit the target. A little bit cleaner in that passage of play.
Mason's kick is on the way. The goal umpire does a little bit of work, but I reckon it's a goal. So Seymour answer back, and it's their first goal of the 3rd quarter to move them on to 9 goals 3.
Yes, David. So just the scoring's been fairly easy and fluid. You know, they've either gone short or they've hit up Harley Taylor-Ward. And just seem to really have good ball movement. Their wingers and their half-forwards, obviously a little bit more experience, where we tend to get the possession of the ball and have to work a little bit harder, and unfortunately they turn the ball over with a ineffective kick. So, Seymour really stamping at the moment. Knocked out by the ruckman from Seymour in Lawrence. Oh, he didn't have it. So, oh, no, he said...
Free kick to Marks.
Marks in the middle of the ground. He's wrapped up the big ruckman. Good to see Rogoni on the boundary. Oh, he's put his hand out. Oh, gee, that's disappointing. Beattie out to Lawrence. Oh, well done. Patrick Marks has made up for it. On the right foot.
Playing off
hands, number 44 in Murray.
Well done,
that's
Taz
Kane Murray. Klingen.
And he's just attacked the ball through 2 or 3 contests there. Taz Klingen read the play off half-back, charged into it, and made a real impact there. They tried very hard to turn that ball over the Eagles, but free kick going their way.
Still reckon they could have played advantage, David.
Yeah.
We had the forward momentum of the footy. So this is Sam Lynch, is it?
Sam Lynch has got the free kick.
Okay.
Centre wing. He's on the members' side of the ground, and looks long, goes to right half forward. Scopel comes out, leaves his man, impacts the contest, gets the ball on the deck. Seymour sharing around by hand. Rogoni involved. He's got the ball defensive side of centre wing, and they come inside.
Nathan Beattie.
Beattie's playing a ripping 3rd quarter so far. He looks back to the members' wing, heads that way. Backing back with courage there, Mansfield player. The umpire may have paid a free kick, I think.
I didn't think it was chopping arms. I thought it was more like too high or something like that. But anyway, is that Heritage?
It's Jimmy Heritage. He's right foot
ball to
nice kick to Christopher.
Takes
a little whack in the tummy there for his trouble.
Yep.
And he plays on now, looking up for Arnold. There's 2 or 3 against him there. He backs into them. Will Foster keeps the ball alive in the pocket, and Mansfield player jumped on there, and umpire will get over to ball it up in the left forward pocket, hard up against the boundary line.
That's where it came around. Well, our full forward's going to have to get used to, he's been a higher grade of footy, where the umpires are going to let them jump all over you because it's country footy. It's not, and he's been used to be playing Darwin and Ovens and Murray and that sort of stuff. So it's going to be a little bit different for him until he gets used to that sort of stuff. But certainly got the body for it, David.
He has, and they've forced the ball out of bounds in the right forward pocket now, the Eagles. And boundary umpire tosses it in now. Christopher doing the ruck work. Seymour onto the clearance.
Beatty.
And his kick has gone straight to Rossi Brown. The umpire's whistle has blown. And I think it's a downfield free kick. And, they're throwing the ball to 3 different players there.
None of them knew whose free kick it was.
No. And
this is...
we don't know who it is.
33, don't know. That's who is he?
I've checked with the boys next door in the timekeepers. They don't know who he is either.
Clayton Salmon, number 47, quick kick. And he's gone to the pack there, and 15 alone, which is Lockie Waite.
That's well done there by Mansfield player reading that little pass there. And that
is not Jones. It is.
He has forced it out of bounds for a throw in.
Is it Costigan? No, it's not Costigan.
And they toss it in. There's a lot of whistles going on, but most of them are from the netball court, so it gets a little confusing at times. Seymour player taken to ground there, 45 metres from goal. And the Eagles have locked it in there, attacking 50, but just not able to get a score on the board. And Foster there for the Eagles, taps the ball out in front of himself, unable to pick it up. And umpire has blown his whistle this time. It's a free kick. And 50 metres.
Mansfield Ruckman's been off the ground for a fair while, David.
And looks like that might have been for a little bit of chit-chat. Pointed to another player.
This is, I think it's the third 50, which we just, you just can't give them away that easy.
And that's poor football because all the defenders are out of position. They're not expecting the ball to come that deep with the 50 metres. A strong mark has been taken down there by Seymour, and they'll be having another shot at goal.
But David,
this is Riley Mason, 40 metres out.
Yeah, but as soon as you know it's a 50, push back. They're a bit slow to react there as well. They're outnumbered, something shocking.
St Kilda 62 to Gold Coast Suns 39, and that's 4 minutes into the final quarter there.
Saints are marching in, mate.
And the Lions have kicked another point, that time to Riley Mason.
So look, we just got to get them gain the momentum back again.
Daniel Jones will do the kicking in. They've kicked the ball in from the crowd, about 40 metres out from goal. So the umpire goes and has a touch and gives it back to him. He goes short to Jack Hutchins, and the umpire says not 15, play on, and then he says it's a free kick.
Clear mark though, David.
For over the shoulder. He goes short again.
Paddy Marks.
Patrick Marks. Still well inside defensive 50, the Eagles. Having a bit of trouble with transition here in this game. He kicks it long towards the centre wing. Up they fly. Plenty of Eagles in the air there, but no one can take the mark. The ball's on the deck now. What will the umpire see here?
It's Harry Marnie.
Harry Marnie, a free kick for over the shoulder.
Yeah, so that was a tackle vigorous by Lachlan Waite. So Marnie goes out the wing to Jimmy Herridge, who's by himself. He's got an acre or two on the right foot. Didn't like that kick. Got away with it. So off the side of it onto Ben Christopher, who I think is playing really well for his age and just got such good hands, Ben. Once he's in front, he reads the ball really well in the air. He's gone short.
Gone looking for the full forward. Now, that's just one of those wrap-around leads, mate. I watched him. He ran back to the goal square, just came from behind his direct opponent, out in front, and took the mark on his chest.
Just like wrapping up fish and chips, mate. Gets around the player and comes around and just folds into the footy.
So Arnold will be having a shot. It's a very tight angle. He's left half forward, about 30 metres out from goal. And a little skip to the right. Kick is on the way. It looks to be across the face.
Pushed it.
And just one behind on the scoreboard. So disappointing result there. Nice play though.
We're going to have to find another avenue to go other than the same one all the time, David.
I was just thinking that they seem to be very keen on just directing all their attacking play through him. They bring the ball back in through the zone, Seymour.
So Scopel
goes wide. The Mansfield get across.
Nice pick up by Ben Christopher, left foot. I think that's in the end of the forward, isn't it?
Yeah, boundary umpire gets involved. Said it was touched, good effort, Will James. So left forward pocket for the Eagles, 20 metres around from goal. It was a lovely pick-up over there, as you said, by Christopher, one-handed. Very, very classy piece of play. Here comes the boundary umpire, tosses the ball up high. Ruckman battle for it. It's out the back of the contest. Foster onto the loose ball, gets tackled immediately, and the umpire says no prior. Give it to me, I'll ball it up 30 metres out from goal, directly in front.
Yeah, just going to have to try and get some more ascendancy somewhere along the line.
Seymour get the ruck tap out, but no clearance yet. Players tumbling through the contest. And on the deck, Mitchell Waite, and another ball up. Up it goes. Christopher taps it down. Seymour trying to get a quick kick out of there. It's gone, smothered, and a nice little snap at goal there by 25. Famous goal-kicking number for the Blues, but well done to Will James there. He gets another goal for the Eagles. Oh, hang on, there's a score review.
Score
review. And the umpire says, touched. Oh, my goodness.
Really?
Score review. Don't think I've ever seen that. Country footy, Adrian.
I was going to say 25. Scott.
Where's the arc? How do they...
Well, the umpire was right there and paid it, you know, and it... yeah, I don't know.
Murphy plays in from fullback, drives the ball all the way to centre wing, members side of the ground. Handball out the back. Rossi Brown, he's got a player on inside, and it's Howes. Howes takes the mark. Seymour players unable to spoil on that occasion. And he wants to go long. And Scopel read that well, but the ball bounced in front of him. And unable to get through there, any of the Eagles players. Roar Scopel again off the deck. Nice little kick off the ground. And Seymour away. Look at this, they're running through the middle of the ground in numbers. Rossi Brown, another handball, Nye again from 50. He lays it out in front of the Seymour running player who will pick it up into the open goal.
Great footy.
Then great footy there from the Seymour Lions. A goal to Josh Alford.
Yeah, David, they just moved the ball sensationally, but our entry into the forward line, you can't put it at the feet of your forward, and because the other opposition just opens the door, which they did. They just picked it off and bang, bang, bang outside. I mean, in that session of play there, is it Alex Nye? He took 2 possessions and then just popped it out in front. You know, just they just run, Dave, don't they?
Yeah, too quick. Josh Alford there was. He had plenty of room in front of him, and he just slammed it through from point-blank range. So
yeah, too good.
Seymour get their second goal of the third quarter. The Eagles do need to fight back here. Marnie back in the middle. J Mac fires out a handball. Dunstan there battling hard for the ball. It's on the ground. Christopher goes in to give him a hand. He's going to get a free kick, I think. Well done, umpire. Saw a little hole there as he bent down to pick the ball. Ben Christopher gets a call out wide. Hits up that target. And Lynch on the left goes to the forward pocket. But it's 5-on-1 down there.
Great defence by 36 in Ben Cooney, is it? Or Covey? Cooney. He just had his eyes on that rifleman start.
So boundary throw in. Left forward pocket for the Eagles. Are taking to the netball end of the ground to Marcy in the ruck. Unable to get the ball to a teammate. Seymour forced the ball out of defensive 50, but it's coming back in. A quick kick, but there's no one there in the air for the Eagles. The ball's on the deck. Seymour forced it towards the boundary line. Will they concede over? They're just trying to...
they
kept it in nicely there.
Just experience pumped out. This guy, the red boots, he's
nice work to half forward. Big fella kicks the ball down the centre wing. Nice grab has been taken by Seymour on the centre wing, member side of the ground.
Lachlan
Wait. Looks towards half forward, runs on.
He's not going to wait.
He goes now, and Billy Chiller from behind. Big spoil there on number 28 in Harley, Taylor Lloyd. Knocked it into the crowd.
Just got to defend all the time, David. Takes its toll after a while. You know, they're just the way they just work that footy. They just link it and linking it and running.
Boundary throw in comes in. Defensive 50-metre line for the Eagles. Good tackle applied out there. And Taz Clingan gets up. Umpire tosses it up. No one able to get a clearance. The umpire circles and says, I'll have to do it all again, boys. So they've been a bit tighter inside the contest, the Eagles, but not making any inroads on the scoreboard here.
I picked up Rigoni. He's been
Rigoni, very prolific. He'd be clearly the most possessions on the ground, I would imagine. And mark to the Eagles has been paid. They come short to Clingan, who has marked 25 metres from goal. So Seymour have set up a bit of a zone. He has to go long. Goes towards the centre wing position. Ball goes over the top. No Eagles at the back of the pack. Seymour first to respond. Lovely tackle. And the umpire's going to pay a free kick here.
I was going to say he had to.
He had to. And not...
wasn't convincing at the start.
No, I think that could be James all the way up there, is it? He's a really good effort and a second effort as well. Umpire calls him to play on now, so he kicks the ball high. The centre half forward. Mark that, they all fly, and Seymour defensive mark is taken. He got a player on short. And a little chip kick is
Tate Lewis.
And he looks out wide. Number 39.
Nick Davey.
Who's got a player on his back, but he gets the handball away. Good running again from the Seymour lines. Hutchins takes the intercept mark at the centre wing. He looks inside. There's two players in there, and the big ruckman there takes the mark. Umpire says, no, that's all right. Play on.
That's 50.
That has to be 50.
He's come from the side.
Oh, dear. Nearly mucked that up. And wobbly old kick goes inside, attacking 50. It's a bit of tumble punting from one spot to the next here. And the mark has been taken by Tim Costigan. He goes out wide to the wing. Lynch, little kick chopped off. So a lot of turnovers at the moment.
Kane Murray. Murray goes out wide to the wing.
Oh, look at this run.
I think that's 35 in Riley Mason.
And he's kicked it straight to Billy Chiller.
Not great footy at the moment.
Very, very ordinary footy at the moment. The Eagles have got it in the defensive 50. Hutchins has got it in the back pocket. He goes short, and he's turned it over.
That's a shocker.
That is very, very poor footy.
He'd disappoint himself, Jackie.
By the Eagles.
Average football.
Mark has been taken 30 metres out directly in front. So the Lions putting the pressure on here, mounting the pressure. And it looks like another goal coming their way. Who's this lining up, mate? Is it... oh, he just nonchalantly drove it through the middle.
Didn't really try to kick it, did he?
No.
Popped it on.
Yeah, nice kick. Still can't see who it is out there, but lovely goal to Seymour.
Oh, that's isn't it 13? Who is he?
It could be Alfred. Don't know.
He's not going to turn around.
No, he's not. He's running all the way back to defence.
Yep.
No,
on ball. He's going to have a bit of a run. And it is, yes, it's that 13, which is...
Josh Alford. So he's kicked a couple this quarter now.
Yeah, pretty handy little play, that guy.
Yeah, so ball back in the middle. Sammy Thompson's in there for the Eagles. Jimmy Herridge, Brett Marnie. Up they go. J-Mac, little tap out. It's Seymour onto it again. It's Alford.
Yeah, he's...
having a bit of a picnic up there at the minute. He kicks the ball out wide. Rigoni runs onto the loose ball. Kick inside 50. Hutchins comes out, maybe got a little bit of a push. The umpire says it's okay. Throw it in.
Rigoni just trapped that ball though. You know, it just...
yeah, classy player.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we're right in front of the sporting complex. The boundary umpire's going to throw the ball in. Looks like it's Harley Taylor-Lord versus Tommy Mack. Knocked down by the... picked up there by Howes, who comes this side of the ground. Big risk. It's got a bounce okay for young Harry. Harry Marnie, bad luck. Gave it away. No, he's picked...
Butted up well.
Well done. And Marnie, Brett, hands out wide. Jones, short after he kicked it. Ari, the master, couldn't take the mark over the band line. Right in front of us here, David.
Yeah, it took a bit of a divot.
Yep, put a bit of a divot.
Nice straight divot, no slice on that one.
Need to fill those up on because of the golf course. So he's going to throw the ball in. So it's Lawrence and Tommy Mack.
And neither of them get the ball.
Didn't have the footy.
No. Harry Marnie tackled ferociously there. They just forced their way through with strength. Rossi Brown onto the loose ball. He's dispossessed and he's been penalised for an incorrect disposal. Brett Marnie's copped a high one there. His Seymour opponent helping him up. And he's going to take the free kick there, Nathan Beattie. And his right foot drop punt goes to half forward. And plenty of Eagles defenders there. Billy Chiller onto the loose ball. He'll bustle it over the boundary line, he does. So Seymour have got the ball inside attacking 50, just a few metres inside the circle there, 47 metres from goal. A bit of cramp.
Yeah, Scopely, I think he hurt himself.
A little bit of cramp. He's got up, so he should be right to go. Boundary umpire's a bit of a low, flat throw in. Seymour direct the ball to the back of the contest. They run onto it. Look at that. Too easy. High kick goes into the pocket. Hutchins will spoil it over the boundary line for a throw-in. And that was Mitchell Waite there. Just cruised onto that ball at the back of the pack. Looked like a set play. And unfortunately couldn't kick the goal for Seymour.
Yeah, so Seymour just seem to have all bases covered at the moment. Running and... we're really chasing, what do you say, chasing bottoms, David?
Yeah, well, there's another whistle. Free kick going to the Eagles. Advantage is taken. A little kick goes towards Christopher, who's been paid the mark. He's leading up well onto the wings. Shows a lot of promise, young Ben Christopher.
Yeah, look, he's got the great hands. Needs to fill out a little bit more, but playing well today, David.
He goes to half forward, but Seymour have taken the mark. So... just a bit of kick to kick at the moment. Yeah, not much action.
Kicking the ball up in the air. Let's get our let's run it like Seymour.
Yeah, we seem to have lost our run and dare. It goes to siren for three-quarter time, so not a whole heap of scoring in that quarter. The Eagles started well, but Seymour needs to kick.
Yeah, we're back here at the football. Our callers David and Adrian. Take it away, guys.
Welcome to the last quarter here at the Rec Reserve in Mansfield. You're listening to Radio Mansfield, of course, and hello to our listeners down there in Seymour through 103.9 FM. It's indeed a privilege to cover the game for you, and Seymour looking the goods at the moment. The umpire tosses the ball in the air in the middle. Herridge is the recipient of the ruck tap out, but he's tackled immediately. And the umpire will do it all again, and tackle applied there by perhaps the best on ground at the moment, Rigoni, Adrian.
Yes, Mark's out of the middle. That's clearance to us for once. We've really cleared it well there. Again, no, just along to the forward line, and it's Murray, is it?
The goal, Murray.
Yeah, and then Lucky's got it, picked it up there well, David. I just, I like that. I thought it just gave the forward an opportunity to get to the footy, and a clearance from the middle, which has been very rare today.
It has, and doesn't it? It just goes to show, you know, with that 6-6-6 rule, and if the forwards one out, get the ball in there quick. He was able to just run onto the Luke's ball there, Luke Murray, and kick truly from just a few metres out. So first goal of the final quarter here goes the way of the Eagles, and let's hope there's a few more to come.
Well, it's just footy like that, you can, you know, you're happy to watch Marks again. He's probably had a handball. He's got it out to play it off hands. No. Howes.
Hello, we're at
We're going again. It's the full forward in Arnold. He's decided he's going to have a 70-metre kick.
He got the distance, but he was away to the left.
Yeah. That's better, David. Look, just got to get the ball out of the middle and just give your forward an opportunity to get to the footy. So, yeah, quite impressive start.
And Seymour bring the ball into half-back. Ball is on the deck, onto the loose ball. Nice tackle there. And the umpire says throw it in, and that's a bit unlucky there to young Lynch. It was a good tackle. He says, want you, Ruckman, to nominate. So the big Mac puts his hand up. Tommy Mac locks up in the ruck contest. Direct the ball down to Rigoni. He goes over the top. Murphy. His kick is high towards the centre wing. The 2-17s doing battle again. Here's Tommy Dunstan onto the loose ball. Close to the boundary line. Fires out a handball looking for Brett Marnie. His handball goes over the top for Herridge. He's under immediate trouble. Gets out of there, and I reckon he saw him. Beautiful kick.
It's, one of,
Christopher.
if you know Jimmy here, he's just one out of his box. You know, he just no one knows which direction he's going to go into. But I'm backing that was a deliberate kick.
Well, I think it was. I reckon he knew he was there hard up on the
Jimmy's a better kick than that to be off the bird. He's usually pretty reliable. He's just pinpoint. And this has been Christopher, who I think is just one of our better players today. He's really good kid, good footballer. And
his kick is a little bit narrow. He's hit from about 35 on the boundary line.
That's what happens.
It's through for a behind.
Give him a wrap and what happens.
But that's good to see the ball up at the Eagles' attacking end. Early moments here in the last quarter.
I would have thought the coach would have peeled any paint.
He had them in the huddle for quite a while at three-quarter time.
I think he spelled out a few things.
Yeah,
but, and he needed to too. I mean, you know, you can make excuses of being young or whatever, but you know, when you're on the ground, you just do what you do well and just support each other. And I think today we just haven't backed each other enough.
Seymour playing from full back. They come out here to the half-back flank. Christopher is just worked off that contest. Seymour player takes the mark.
Mason.
He comes down to centre wing. Jack Hutchins goes back, gets in front of the Seymour player and gets it over the boundary line. An accidental call from the boundary umpire there. And Riley Mason.
Umpire throws it in. It's Lawrence and Tommy Mack.
Down in front, Marks
doing much better around the packs this quarter.
Here we go, Christopher.
Ben Christopher again.
Centre half forward.
Nice little chip out. It's Jaden Howes.
Should mark, and does.
With all due respect, this could go anywhere. Is he not an unknown?
He's got it probably 35 metres out. A little bit of angle.
Yeah, probably 35, David.
Yeah, so nice play from the Eagles. Christopher prominent, Marks prominent early here. And Wiz Howes gone outside, runs from outside the 50, crosses inside 50 now, little stutter step, kick is on the way, it's across the face for a behind. So the Eagles doing all the attacking but not able to kick it through the big sticks.
See, if I was Ben, I would have taken the kick then, because he could kick that far.
Seymour coming looking for a little kick inside 50.
Mason again.
They go back towards the middle. Christopher flies and marks it again. 3 marks in the first couple of minutes. He's too far out to score, 75 metres from goal. Heritage makes a little lead.
Brett Marty.
He looks longer into the pocket.
Don't like that one.
James is there, as is Cameron. Onto it. Howes tried to run through and get the contest. And
I don't like that.
Bit of a...
yeah, that's going to...
Player fell there on the boundary line. I think he's made a bit of contact with the retaining wall out there. And
I'm not sure who it was.
No, we're just trying to work out who it is. It's a Seymour player.
Who pushed him?
I think it might have been Cam Arnold.
Don't need a report, do we?
I don't think the umpire has reported him. He just indicated it's a free kick. And the Seymour player, for anyone listening down there, can't tell you who it is, but he's up and about now, so that's good news. Got the ball in the left back pocket.
This concrete wall, David. No give in it.
No.
He's going off the player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's walking off.
So that's good.
Hopefully he'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm surprised that wasn't 50, David. Really, I mean...
Yeah, we're a long way away from it, so it looked like a bit of a shove. Pretty dangerous situation in that pocket.
Could be better than that.
And a bit of a delay here in the game, so not sure why that is, unless there's a blood rule involved. No, now they go. Seymour go towards the centre wing. Up they fly.
Punch from behind by Tommy Mack.
Yeah, Rossi Brown. But the umpire says Seymour player didn't have the ball, so it's a free kick against Ross Brown there.
Bit of concentration dropping off here. Bit of silly play from the Eagles.
So Seymour chip it back to defensive 50. Just slowing the game down here a bit, the Lions. A little kick goes forward.
It's number 13. Don't know who he is. No, it's not. We do. It's is it?
No, Alford.
Alford.
Yeah, he's had a good second half, that's for sure. And they force the ball towards the centre wing. Going to have a ball up. Tommy Mack flies high. Seymour get the clearance through Beattie. Quick kick forward into the middle. Got to go here, the Eagles at the back of the pack. It's Clingham. He gets a little kick forward. And Marnie is onto the loose ball. Fires off a handball, but it's chopped off. Marnie fighting hard again there. Might be Scopel, is it? Yeah.
So it was Marnie to Marnie.
Marnie to Marnie.
And then went back to Marnie.
And ball up, middle of the ground.
Ruckman taps it. Oh, good contest between these two today, David.
Here we go, Marnie to Marnie. Left foot kick inside, attacking 50, but Seymour there defending very nicely. Mark on the chest to come out wide here. And almost to mark the number 35. He plays on. Christopher into his back. And the free kick will be going to Riley Mason. Just defensive side of the centre wing. He looks into the middle, got a spare player, Scopel.
Captain Scopel.
And he's called the play on now. And they're just mucking around a little bit with the ball here. They come out here to Dundon, who marks. Still defensive side of the wing, so nothing much achieved with those three possessions. And as I said, just taking the heat out of the game. Experienced side. Nice kick towards the ruck when he comes out and takes the mark. Well done to Todd Lawrence. Centre wing.
Had a good game.
Right in front of the
this is the other
press box here. Scopel. Bit of a tumble punt inside attacking 50. And out the back, Bill Chiller marks on his chest.
He wants to go out the other side, David. There's nothing on.
This
is where we just, we're reactive. We should have read that and then spread early, but no.
He comes out here, the two ruckman will battle. And at the back, Murray nearly took the mark. Playing on now. Tommy Mack with a handball. Taz Clingham runs past, hugging the boundary line. His kick goes inside 50. It's a one-on-one contest. The ball on the deck. Ben Christopher tries to feed out a handball. And coming across Wiz Howes. He's on the right foot. He goes for the miraculous kick for goal. And I tell you what, he's done it Nick Baker style. That's a goal.
You know, he's so frustrated. He really is. He's a great kid, and he's got a lot of talent. But you've got to sometimes wait all day to see it. And when it's there, you just go, how does he do that? Jade Howes. He could just do it all the time, and when he does, he's just fantastic. But we've been waiting to see that side of his game, and there it is, David. And that's why the kid can play footy. Yeah. That was just sensational. But the pace, David, bang, hit the ball full on. That's his game.
So a couple of goals to start the last quarter here. The Eagles mounting a little bit of a comeback. We won't get too carried away just yet.
Out by the ruckman from Mansfield, picked up by that man in Ragoni. Best on ground, I reckon. Popped it out there. That's Murphy. Having an absolute field day today. Pops it out again.
Yeah, well done, Seymour. Three little kicks.
Yep.
They're at half forward now. Now they go inside 50 and getting across there. Taz Clingham actually takes the mark. Handballs it off. They chop and change. Marks come straight up the middle. We've got two players off here.
No, it's Harry Marnie to Brett Marnie.
And
back to Harry Marnie.
Has a bounce, goes straight down the middle. It's a one-on-one. And a big flash of mark at Cam Arnold. 30 metres out the
There's a boom, David. That movement of the football.
Yeah, speed.
And the Marnie's running down the middle of the ground, I don't know what's been happening, but that's how we played last week, David. We just ran and ran and ran.
So Cam Arnold directly in front, 30 metres out, just to make it 3 goals in a row for the Eagles. In he comes. And they like it out there on the ground. It's a goal. So well done the Eagles. And we might have to get a bit of a score check here on Radio Mansfield, Keith.
Yeah, thank you, David. Mansfield are 8-13. That makes it 61 to Seymour 11-4-70.
Okay, 9-point ball game. We've come from nowhere. And look, it's really good. It must be frustrating for the coaching, David, not seeing this happen all the time. But these young kids, they can run, they can play footy. They've just got to back themselves. And at the moment, Seymour just on the back foot a little bit. 9 points.
Damasi in the ruck for the Eagles.
Down the middle, well done, Damasi.
Well done, he picked it up.
Forward again.
He goes high to attacking 50. There he goes, Arnold. Big fly. Took the pack with him.
He was up there with the pointers.
Oh, the umpire, the crowd are calling for a free kick. The ball's at right half forward for the Eagles. Looks like Marks with a handball out. And nice tackle again from Howes. They're really into it now, the boys. And the free kick for 2 high.
Sustenance bar's gone right off the rocker.
And the crowd getting involved now. A bit of a comeback. They sense a bit of a comeback.
He was up there high, David. I tell you what, the Qantas Jets en route to Sydney would have seen.
So a big fly, no result, but Seymour have got the ball. They go towards centre wing.
Oh, didn't have the footy.
And the free kick goes to the Eagles. The crowd are right into it now.
Sorry, Damasi's really hitting his straps there just the last couple of minutes, which is fantastic for him. So maybe handballs this, David, because kicking.
No, he does. He handballs it to running player. The Eagles go inside attacking 50. Here he is.
Oh, Luke Murray. Is it?
No, I think it is Luke Murray.
You know,
and just out on his own there, left his no respect from his opponent. He just pushed out towards the 50, took the mark uncontested.
And there you go. There's a classic example of how Seymour were playing, David.
Yeah.
Move the ball and pinpoint passes. So Murray, 50, no, probably 48,
yeah.
47.
Kick is on the way.
Get in. Not
across the
quite,
face.
Off hands. Still in.
And I think they forced it over Seymour for a rush behind. So 8-point ball game now. And bit of a comeback coming from the Eagles. Hush over the crowd now. Seymour bring the ball back in defensively. They go looking for the captain in Scopel, but chopping off, taping the mark is Beattie.
Had a good game, Beattie.
And half back, he comes to the press box wing. And good body work there by Riley Mason. Takes the mark and looks inside. I think that kick was touched.
Oh, has got it.
No, I think that kick was touched. Marnie with a handball to Chiller. Chiller goes straight up the middle. We need a mark here. Foster.
Keep going, Foster.
Get it.
Well picked off.
And Jimmy Herridge tries to smother that ball, but Seymour off and running. That'll be Alford out there on the wing. He almost kept it in play. And,
we're in there, David.
The umpire says, I will ball it in. So it's about 70 metres from the Seymour goal, left half forward. And they were able to transition the ball diagonally right across the ground near the Lions. So Damasi from behind directs the ball down. Foster
on the right foot.
It's a pretty good kick, but to no one in particular. And mark is taken defensively.
Wait to Scopel. Scopel into Murphy.
Good ball user, normally.
Oh, good kick.
And bounced just in front of his teammate there.
Yep.
And tackle applied immediately, so the umpire will ball it up.
See, that's under pressure or perceived pressure, David.
Yep.
You must be kicker. You know, they just put a bit more pressure on him. Oh, another good tackle. That's 18 and Mitch White.
So a little bit of a lull here in proceedings. The ball's just outside the centre square, and a lot of tackling, a lot of numbers around the ball. This is a very important clearance to win this one. And Patrick Marks is in there with Marnie. Beattie there for Seymour.
Brett Mayer, get this.
And there's a tackle there. We might have slipped a bit high. The umpire says, it's a free kick.
It's a Seymour. Beattie, you've been robbed. Seymour listeners, he's just dropped the knees a little bit, but Marnie's taking him around the head, and the umpire hold the ball. So, you know.
No mark at centre half forward for the Eagles. The ball's on the deck. They try and get the handball out. Foster involved.
Rabbit.
And Dunstan and plenty of Seymour players tackling. It's they're diving in there willingly. Howe's involved as well. And the umpire has paid a free kick to the Eagles.
Mansfield, which is Jimmy Herridge.
Well, there you go. Here's a chance. Normally a pretty reliable kick. Herridge goes looking for the full forward in Will James. His one-hander didn't take it left foot. Swings onto the left boot and he's missed.
We're on top of you, David. I mean, a couple of umpiring decisions, but still, you know, if you're in there, you've got a bit of a hope.
Seymour quickly out the Scopel. He comes down the wing. There's no one there. Mansfield
Take it
got
with
numbers.
you, son.
And a
Harry
handball
Marnie,
from Harry
good
Marnie.
hands.
Nice little kick. Goes down to Howes, who'll mark the ball. Plays on. Goes to Harry Marnie inside 50. Big right foot kick is
It's on here at the Mansfield Recreation Reserve. They've come back looking very average, and it's come down to a couple of great plays by some young kids, but Harry Marnie, you can take your hat off there, son, to you. That was just sensational football. Read it really well, but Yeah, it's got exciting now.
Well done to Tim Costigan running down there, intercepting that ball on the wing as well. And great to see the Eagles. I think it's a point of difference, is it, Keith? 1 point.
Yes, 1 point.
1 point the difference.
Mansfield 9-15 and Seymour 11-4. That's 72-69.
Can they hang in, David?
Oh.
Yes,
So
we got a tap.
back in the middle. Marnie tries to get out of there. Getting tackled. A couple of Seymour Lions there. And Rigoni gets up. Marnie with the ball, hands it back to the umpire. So they look gone, but they've come back well. And Brett Marnie tries to get a clearance. He's tackled. Rigoni tackled again.
Oh, Foster's out. From the left foot, straight down to the full forward. Can't mark, off hands, off the back of the puck. Seymour taking a goal off the round, the full forward. It's a point touched. Oh my goodness,
No,
David.
it's a free kick. The umpire says no. He's paid a free kick to Seymour. No score.
What for?
He's
David?
made it very clear it's a push in the back.
Push in the back when you're in front. I suppose
Seymour,
that works, doesn't it?
Seymour goes short into the pocket.
Wait goes short to is it again?
Alford?
Alford.
Yep. Number
Alford.
13.
They've got their play static at the moment.
Yeah, he goes long towards the
Get
wing.
up.
Plenty of
Come on.
Eagles there. The ball's on the deck. Good
Cheek.
tackling in there, tight and tough.
How's your cheek?
And we'll get a ball up centre wing, members side of the ground.
Seymour just going to have to work a little bit harder here. They just dropped the momentum a bit.
So up it goes.
Oh, nice tap
Tommy
by
Mack.
Lawrence.
And Lawrence, the umpire's got involved. He's paid a free kick to Seymour.
Scoble's out.
They'll look to play on straight away. They drive the ball inside attacking 50. Bit of a wrestle back there.
Oh, they nearly took it.
And they're fighting hard on the deck here. Seymour trying to block the ball in, and they've done that at centre half forward.
Harley Taylor-Lord nearly took that.
Yeah.
He's had a sensational. He's strong, David. He's so strong.
Up it goes, 30 metres out from the Seymour goal.
Oh, well done, Seymour, getting the ball out. They're tight in the pack. Oh, we're in a bit of trouble here. Bents.
It's a point.
It's a point.
I think that there was
It's a 2-point ball game.
Taylor-Lord.
That's their first score for the quarter too.
Yes.
So we're really, it's good they're trying to come
Little
back.
short kick in from full back to Hutchins, who marks on his chest.
Jack.
Just 25 metres out from goal.
You're so used to playing in the windy Casey. On the right foot, goes wide.
To the wing. Seymour playing wide. Lovely mark.
Sorry, I couldn't see.
Lachlan Wade, I think it was.
Oh, great.
He goes back inside 50, looking for the leading forwards, but no one there. Clinging at the back of the pack.
Oh, here we go.
Turns out of trouble, comes out to Dunstan, who marks.
Hit a target.
He's in the back pocket. He's got no one on, obviously.
Nice
kick
kick.
to Sam
Sammy.
Thompson.
Patience.
Point to the centre
Here we
square. He
go.
goes to a one-on-one,
Howes.
looking for Howes. Howes up, one-handed, nearly got it, ducks out of the tackle. Handballs it out in front of him. And he goes, fights hard for it.
Oh, umpire, no. Oh, well done, Scope will go get it out. Well done, Seymour. Well done to Murphy, Jack Murphy and
Looks a bit
Scope.
sore.
They were under the pump there. They did a great job.
A little bit of a tramp, Murphy, but he's kicked the ball, looking for Seymour forward to take a mark, clinging onto the loose ball.
Knocks it out.
Here he is. Rigoni, he goes forward, but Hutchins is there for the Eagles by himself. And it's kick to kick, coming back to the middle. And Murphy again, lovely mark, good hands.
He's a great player, this guy.
He is.
Jack Murphy.
Yeah, no, very nice.
Reads the play.
And that kick came from Costigan, Tim.
He's cramped.
We had a cramp back here on the wing before, and the umpire is motioning that I don't know what he wants him to do. He wants someone else to take the kick, and just as Scopel was about to do it, he got up. And now he kicks the ball to half forward.
Sam Thompson from
Nice
behind.
fly from behind takes the mark.
Well done on a bigger player.
Half-back flank.
In Rigoni. So kicks it long. Someone stay down. The players don't know where the ball is. Beatty can't get it out.
Oh, good tackling by the Eagles.
Christopher, knock it on, son. Knock it on.
He does. He goes looking for the big full forward. He gets taken front on. And the umpire says, "I'll ball it up."
I'll ball it up.
Yeah. Left half forward, 60 metres from the Eagles' goal.
Tell you what, they're just panicking a little bit here, Seymour. We just got to get the ball out.
So up go the ruckman. They
well
battle
done.
for it. Marnie tries to get a quick kick, but it's smothered.
Don't let it out.
Scopel. His high kick comes
it's out
towards
the
the centre
full.
wing. And Taz Klinger will mark it on his chest.
Whack in the head.
And copped a little bit of a whack there from Riley Mason for his endeavours. But he's up and about, and he'll kick the ball inside attacking 50. Runs onto the right boot, drives it
Ben
long.
Christopher.
And Christopher
No,
there.
Free
And-
kick.
Oh, free kick.
Umpire.
Free kick to Seymour.
Yep, Seymour go wide.
Oh,
Back
play on.
Collision. No.
Christopher.
Wait, son.
It's a point. Now, there was a massive collision 25 metres out from goal there between the full forward and the Seymour player. They're both down hurt.
It's down. I think he's...
The Seymour players have signalled to the medical staff.
Doesn't
the
look good,
umpire
though.
has brought the game to a complete halt. And I believe it was just a point.
We are at about the 23-minute mark.
Have we got a confirmed score there, Keith?
Yes, the score is Mansfield 9-16-70. Seymour is 11-5-71.
1 point ball game. And Christopher, Ben Christopher had the opportunity there to put us in front, but it wasn't to be. I don't like the look there. It looks like he's done his knee. Just the full forward, who's, he's just sensational power, David, but...
Both players...
they're committed. They both going for
they
the
were both
footy.
going for the ball. It was just a body-on-body collision. There wasn't no malice there at all. So, Cam Arnold in the hands of the trainers being removed from the ground.
He's going straight out.
And they're going straight to the race, so that's his day dusted. So the Eagles are a point behind. Dying moments of the game.
This is where, all that training comes to fore, where you can just get a man up or your zone. Eagles just don't let them out.
Seymour.
Clinging, I like this, David.
To the press box side.
Murray
flies high, couldn't take the mark.
Well done, man. Seymour.
Seymour has gone back inside to Beattie. He handballs over the top.
David.
And,
Grab the footy.
They've got it out on centre wing. Scopel goes to half forward. And Jack Hutchins leads back for the Eagles. He's tackled immediately. And the umpire says, no prior opportunity, I'll ball it up. No, Seymour have done well there. They've got it all the way to right half forward, 30 metres out from
Jack
goal.
Hutchins wasn't going to get rid of that ball.
He bear hugged it.
He nearly hatched it for Easter.
So,
come on,
up we go.
Oh, Marnie has just had a really good second half.
Scopel drives the ball back into the pocket.
Kick.
Chillo running back with the flight of the ball, and he's been interfered with.
Okay, we've got
Possession of the mark anyway.
possession of the footy in the back pocket for Seymour. We go across with Billy Schiller. Oh, it's a mongrel kick, but Harry Marnie's on the end of it. Marks it well. Patient.
He looks up. Will James gives him a lead. Now he doubles back. He goes looking for marks.
The Canberra's going to erupt in a minute. This right in front of him here.
The ball's out the back. Are we able to get onto the loose
It's still
ball?
being picked up by the Mansfield player. Patrick Marks goes long. No one home. Oh, picked off by the end. Just a drop kick. Oh, yeah, Sammy Thompson.
And the umpire has paid a free kick for an off-the-ball indiscretion.
No.
Not sure what that was
Patrick
about.
Marks is just being a bit silly there.
Seymour have got the ball. They go into the middle. The kick's got too much carry on it. Marnie to get involved for the Eagles. He taps the ball to his own. Under it now.
It's the
Handball.
2005 grand final again with Marnie. Benny Christopher. Just take your time. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Right game. The young kids. Sammy Thompson. Marnie. And Marnie, who's not so young.
Ben Christopher has got the mark.
And this is
about 20 metres out.
1 point ball game, is that correct?
That's what the boys next door in the box tell me.
All right.
So I hope the scorers next door are accurate as we are.
10 minutes, I reckon. Plenty of
Ben
time.
Christopher, kick is on the way. The Eagles are in front.
We are back on. Well, this is a turnaround. The Eagles have probably got a rock at a three-quarter time. Here we are. They've come out, and it's just a different side, David. And the excitement, you can see the young kids. They're running on top of the ground at the moment.
Piled on the goals to hit the front.
Harry Marnie has been brilliant.
So great stuff here at the Rec Reserve. Seymour have been looking to take the sting out of the game, play with the tempo footy, but the Eagles have had none of it this quarter.
And of course, Brett Marnie on ball, David. He's just...
they've sent Scopel in there now to try and quell his influence.
Crucial clearance here. Oh, yes, McDonald gets it out. Picked up by Beattie again. He's had a day and a half, hasn't he?
He has.
Oh, a bit high there, umpire, and he's paid it too. So we had possession of the footy right in the middle of the ground.
Another player's going down with cramp. Another one out there.
I think he's got this, whoever this is, David.
That was Mitchell with cramp. I don't know. This is Jono Arjard with the ball.
He goes out wide.
Oh, plenty of time left, boys. We want to be going forward here. And
10 minutes still.
Kick goes down the wing. Mark, bit of possession footy by the Eagles.
Get Jimmy Herridge on, I think, David, at the moment. He's been off the ground there, and as you get on underneath his pace at the moment.
So the Eagles go long this time, all the way to attacking 50. And no mark taking, big small.
Someone down. Oh, great tackle on the ruckman.
And players getting thrown in and out of the contest there. The umpire says it's all right, it's all fair. I'll ball it up, 50 metres out, right half forward for the Eagles.
Right, so the Mansfield Sporting Complex throws the ball up, and Tom McMack knocks the ball out. Marnie taken without it for the footy, and he butters up again. His last quarter and the half of the... he's just, for about a quarter and a half, David, he has just gone in the middle there and had a crack and then...
Showed them the way.
Yeah, shown them the way. And Herridge, who just does his usual. He got it out. No, he hasn't.
Oh, what's going on?
Umpire said, give it to me.
Do it again. The Eagles have just forced it forward a few metres. So they're 45 from goal.
Going to be a brave umpire to play for a kick here against Mansfield in front of the Canberra.
And
well done to the Seymour. Oh, it's got it out. Sammy Thompson, no, just couldn't quite get it out.
It's very close to siren time.
Marks. Oh, well done. Don't let it out, guys. Come on,
Seymour,
lock it up.
Seymour. They look to switch.
Right. Scopel, the captain, had a great day.
Yeah, he looks
again.
Inside. Nice little kick.
On to
he's dropped it.
Big David dropped it. If you could put this through. Hurry up.
Yes.
Go up. Ladies and gentlemen, he's picked the ball up there, unfortunately, and dropped it. Mansfield have come from the death.
The umpire's trying to get the water boys off the ground. They're not supposed to be running on.
We've had golf balls.
Siren's not gone.
We've had the crowd with everything here today, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, lining up.
Sam Lynch for a bit of cream on
Sam
the top.
Lynch to ice the cake.
Man on the mark is at 45. Scopel, he'll be disappointed. He's had a great game.
Yeah,
Here comes Lynch. And
close the
crowd will
man
let
on the
you
mark,
know.
mate. And
Just misses.
7-point ball game and 7-point win. And look at him just running out there for the centre. This is fantastic for the Mansfield Footy Club, especially against Seymour. All credit. I thought they were the better team on the day in terms of how they played the game, David. They moved it. With Goni, Beattie, they're class act. But how many times are we going to be able to rely on Brett Marnie, Jimmy Herridge, the same old fellas that just stick at it. So look, credit to our guys, they came back. Seymour, you're going to be there, Seymour supporters, because you should be really proud of your team.